Ready.
Call the Owatonna City Council meeting to order for Tuesday, July 5th. May we have roll call, please?
Councilmember Okerberg.
Here.
Schultz.
Here.
Burbank.
Here.
Rainey.
Here.
Svenby.
Here.
Dotson.
Here.
Abraham.
Here.
Mayor Kuntz.
Here.
We have all 7 of the council and the mayor present.
Thank you. Please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'd like to welcome everyone here tonight for this council meeting, and with that, we'll move on to the approval of the agenda, and with no changes, look for a motion to approve.
Approved as noted.
Motion by
Brett.
Brett Svenby.
Second.
Second by Greg Schultz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Moving down to the finance report, and I ask Councilmember Schultz to read the finance report.
Checks presented for approval tonight are as follows. Those over $20,000 are $22,500 to the Owatonna Area Chamber of Commerce. That is a semi-annual payment per agreement. $21,998 to Crane Creek Asphalt for hot mix. $194,910 to HydroClean LLC for the CIPPS project of slip lining. $423,977 to Wenzel Construction, of which $202,392 are for the 2016 street and utility projects, $205,478 for concrete streets, and $16,106 for the Southeast Stormwater Project Phase 2. Other expenditures of $252,234 make a subtotal of $915,620. To that, we add the HRA Section 8 payments of $67,560 for total expenditures presented for approval tonight of $983,180.92.
Thank you, Greg. You've heard the report. What is the council's
Motion to pay the bills.
We have a motion by Kevin Rainey to pay the bills. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Nate Dotson. Any further discussion there? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This has been approved. Moving down to consent agenda items, which are minutes of meetings, license and permit requests, board and commission meetings, department reports, etc., all grouped into one motion. What is council's wishes?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion by Nate to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Brent Svenby. Any further discussion there? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This has been approved. Moving down to action items, ordinance 3.1 and 2.1, proposed ordinance 6-16, second reading, amend chapters 32, officials and employees organizations. And this will go to Mark.
The only change from the first reading is that the effective date was should be honored before May 19. This is mistaken. It should be honored before May 19. And that was so that it wouldn't be, the review would not take place in an election year. We had sent that up, but apparently it didn't get here. So the year in section 1E should be in May of 2019, at least every 4 years thereafter.
Okay. With that note, questions from the council?
Motion to approve with the change.
We have a motion to approve the second reading with the change by Nate Dotson. Do we have a second to that?
Second.
Second by Greg Schultz. Any further discussion? Seeing none, this being an ordinance, ask for roll call.
Councilmember Okerberg.
Aye.
Schultz.
Aye.
Burbank.
Aye.
Rainey.
Aye.
Svenby.
Aye.
Abraham.
Aye.
Dotson.
Aye.
We're all 7 ayes.
Thank you.
I should note that Jeanette did have that here, so.
Thought we had it in the right, but I must have.
Yep, that's okay. Okay, this has been approved, and this being the second reading is an ordinance at this point.
It is.
Thank you.
After passage and publication.
Yes. Okay, moving on down to 3.4.1, authorized to purchase property at 122 East Pearl Street, and this will go to Troy.
Good evening. As the downtown redevelopment is one of the city's priorities in our strategic plan, the Economic Development Authority has been pursuing opportunities for redevelopment within the downtown area. The second phase of Gateway Apartments and Bubba's are two examples in which the city pursued redevelopment projects. The city also was involved in the demolition of the State Theater property for the purpose of redeveloping as well. This area is where redevelopment potential is high, and there are other opportunities in this area for redevelopment. The City Council did approve purchasing the triplex at 116 East Pearl Street for redevelopment. Staff has put together a purchase agreement for the property just east of that at 122 East Pearl Street. This property is a single-family home and is also in that B3 Central Business District. The city has a purchase agreement for the property contingent on the EDA and City Council approval. The purchase price is $84,500, which would be paid for by the EDA, and that is the assessed value. The EDA approved the purchase of the property at their meeting on June 22nd. The single-family house was built in 1875. It's actually in really good shape. The plan would be to rent out the house in the short term to recoup some of the costs of the purchase. The HRA would manage the house and keep 10% of the rent collected for administrative fees. There are no improvements needed to the property. Once a redevelopment project is put together, the home would be demolished and the property would be redeveloped. All expenses would be covered by the EDA. Any repairs, maintenance work, or upkeep of the property would be contracted out and paid for by the rent collected from the property. And staff would recommend approval to purchase the property at 122 East Pearl Street.
Thank you, Troy. Any questions from the council?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion by Kevin Rainey to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Dave Burbank. Any further discussion there? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This has been approved. Moving down to public comment, and if anyone in the audience, every one of you would like to say something, please step forward. Seeing none, we'll move on to council comment, and with that, we'll start with Jeff Hokelberg.
No comment this evening?
Greg Schultz.
I'm amazed how fast the summer's going, so everybody stay safe out there and have a good rest of the summer.
Thank you, Greg. Dave Burbank.
Nothing from Ward 3.
Kevin Rainey.
Nothing tonight.
Brent Svenby.
Nothing tonight.
Nate Dodson.
I hope everyone had a happy Independence Day.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor.
You know, Owatonna is just a fantastic community and a very clean community. But when you drive down Bridge Street and you drive down some of the corridors that come into town, there's a lot of weeds that are growing up between the sidewalks and the curbs and everything. We as a city will try and take care of some of those, but if a homeowner wanted to clean them up himself, that sure be appreciated.
Thank you. Chris.
Well, I have just a goat update. They are on site and eating the buckthorn like crazy, so it's going well so far.
Thank you. And I have nothing to add to that. Hope everybody had a good 4th. And with that, look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Kevin Rainey to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Brent Svenby. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it is adjourned at 7:10.
7:09.
7:09.
7:09.
I tried to talk slower.